Welcome, everyone, to my book library. Find a comfortable chair, settle in, and prepare to explore a book that has the power to fundamentally reshape your daily life. Today, we are delving deep into James Clear's modern classic, Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. This isn't just a book about productivity. It's a manual for understanding the architecture of human behavior. We will unpack its core principles, providing you with a step-by-step guide to building a system for continuous improvement. The central promise is that you don't need to make earth-shattering changes to see remarkable results. Instead, the key lies in the compound effect of small, atomic habits. The core philosophy: tiny changes, remarkable results, and the system over goals. Let's begin with the foundational idea, the power of tiny changes. James Clear opens his book with a stunning example from British cycling. In 2003, the team had endured nearly a century of mediocrity. They hired a new performance director, Dave Brailsford, who implemented a philosophy he called the aggregation of marginal gains. This was the idea that if you could improve every tiny area related to cycling by just 1%, the bike seats, the tire grips, the rider's muscle temperature, their pillows, even the paint inside the team truck to spot dust, those tiny gains would accumulate into something staggering. And they did. Just 5 years later, British cyclists dominated the 2008 Olympic Games. And soon after, British riders won the Tour de France multiple times. This is the essence of atomic habits. A 1% improvement seems invisible today, but when compounded over time, it becomes transformative. The math proves it. If you get 1% better each day, you'll end up 37 times better after a year. This leads to the book's most crucial paradigm shift. Forget about goals. Focus on systems. We are a goal-obsessed society. We set goals for weight loss, business success, and learning new skills. But Clear argues that goals have several critical flaws. First, winners and losers have the same goals. Every athlete at the Olympics wants a gold medal. The goal didn't differentiate the British cyclists. Their system of continuous improvement did. Second, achieving a goal is only a momentary change. You might clean your messy room, but if you maintain your cluttering habits, the mess will return. You've solved a temporary problem without addressing the underlying system. Third, goals restrict happiness. You fall into the trap of thinking, I'll be happy once I reach my goal. This deferred happiness mindset means you're never satisfied in the present. And fourth, goals are at odds with long-term progress. Many people train for a marathon and then stop running altogether once it's over. The goal was achieved, so the system is abandoned. The alternative is to focus on the system. As Clear puts it, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Your goal is to run a marathon. Your system is your training schedule, your diet, and your sleep habits. Focus on the process, and the results will take care of themselves. The fundamentals, how habits work, and the 4 laws. To build a good system, we must understand the mechanics of habit formation. Every habit, from brushing your teeth to scrolling on your phone, runs through a 4-step neurological loop. This loop is the backbone of the entire book. 1. Cue, the trigger that initiates the behavior. It is a bit of information that predicts a reward. Your phone buzzing is a cue. 2. Craving, the motivational force behind the habit. You don't crave the phone itself, but the information, connection, or distraction it provides. 3. Response, the actual habit you perform. This is you picking up the phone and checking it. 4. Reward, the satisfaction of the craving, the feeling of being connected or informed. This reward teaches your brain to remember this loop for the future. These 4 steps form a feedback loop that eventually becomes automatic. From this loop, James Clear derives the 4 laws of behavior change. These are a simple set of rules we can use to create good habits and break bad ones. To build a good habit, you apply the 4 laws. 1. Make it obvious. Cue. 2. Make it attractive. Craving. To break a bad habit, you simply invert these laws. 1. Make it invisible. Cue. 2. Make it unattractive. Craving. 3. Make it difficult. Response. 4. Make it unsatisfying. Reward. Let's now explore each of these laws in detail with practical strategies for each. Deep dive. The first law, make it obvious. The first step to change is awareness. We are often blind to our own habits because they run on autopilot. The first law is about bringing these subconscious patterns into the light. Strategy 1. The Habits Scorecard. This is your starting point. Take a piece of paper and list your daily habits from morning to night. Then, next to each one, write a plus for a positive habit, a minus for a negative habit, and an equal for a neutral one. For example, wake up and check phone, minus. Make the bed, plus. Brush teeth, plus. Drive to work while listening to news. Eat a candy bar at 3 p.m. The goal isn't to judge yourself, but to observe. You can't change what you do. Strategy 2. Implementation intention. This is a powerful tool to create a clear plan and overcome vagueness. The formula is, I will behavior at time in location. Vague aspirations like, I need to get more organized, become concrete, actionable plans like, I will organize my desk for 10 minutes at 5 p.m. in my office. This simple sentence dramatically increases your odds of follow-through. Strategy 3. Habit stacking. This is one of the most practical strategies in the book. You can use the habits you already have as a foundation for new ones. The formula is, after current habit, I will new habit. For instance, after I pour my morning coffee, I will meditate for 60 seconds. After I take off my work shoes, I will immediately change into my workout clothes. After I sit down for dinner, I will say one thing I'm grateful for. This method links your new habit to a robust, existing cue. Strategy 4. Design your environment. Your environment is filled with cues. To build good habits, you must make those cues obvious. If you want to play guitar more, don't keep it in the closet. Put it on a stand in the middle of your living room. If you want to drink more water, fill several water bottles in the morning and place them in common locations around your house or desk. The most persistent behaviors have multiple cues. To break a bad habit, you invert this law. Make it invisible. The most practical way to break a bad habit is to reduce your exposure to the cue. If you snack too much at night, don't keep snacks in the house. If you waste time on your phone, leave it in another room while you work. If you watch too much television, unplug it and put the remote in a drawer. Self-control is a short-term strategy. A well-designed environment is a long-term one. Deep dive. The second law, make it attractive. The craving is the engine of the habit loop. The second law is about making that craving work for you by making your habits attractive. This is driven by the brain's release of dopamine. It's crucial to understand that dopamine is not just released when you experience pleasure, but more importantly, when you anticipate it. The anticipation of the reward is what makes a habit attractive. Strategy 1. Temptation bundling. This strategy, inspired by behavioral economics, works by linking an action you want to do with an action you need to do. You can combine it with habit stacking for a powerful 1-2 punch. The formula is 1. After current habit, I will habit I need. 2. After I need, I will habit I want. For example, After I get back from my lunch break, I will call 3 potential clients. After I call 3 potential clients, I will check my favorite sports website. You start to look forward to the hard task because it's linked to something you enjoy. Strategy 2. The role of your social tribe. We are herd animals. We imitate the habits of 3 groups: the close, family and friends; the many, our culture or tribe; and the powerful, those with status and prestige. This is a powerful lever. One of the most effective ways to build a better habit is to join a culture where that behavior is the normal behavior. If you want to get fit, join a running club. The shared identity and desire to belong will make the habit of running far more attractive. Conversely, surrounding yourself with people who have bad habits you want to break makes change much harder. To break a bad habit, you invert this law. Make it unattractive. You do this by reframing your mindset. Every habit has a surface-level craving and a deeper underlying motive. Highlight the benefits of avoiding the bad habit. For a smoker, instead of thinking, "I'm giving up my stress reliever," they can reframe it as, "I am freeing myself from slavery to nicotine and taking control of my health." This shifts the focus from what you're losing to what you're gaining. Deep dive. The third law, make it easy. This law is all about reducing friction. The human brain is wired to conserve energy, a principle known as the law of least effort. We will naturally gravitate toward the option that requires the least amount of work. So, to build good habits, you must make them easy to start. Strategy 1. Reduce friction. Every bit of friction, no matter how small, reduces the likelihood of a behavior. To build good habits, you need to be a friction fighter. Want to exercise in the morning? Sleep in your workout clothes and place your shoes by the bed. Want to eat healthier? Pre-chop your vegetables on the weekend so a healthy snack is the easiest option. Want to read more? Place a book on your pillow every morning so it's waiting for you at night. Strategy 2. The 2-minute rule. This is arguably the most famous concept from the book. It states, when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. The goal is to master the art of showing up. Run 3 miles becomes tie my running shoes. Read 30 minutes becomes read 1 page. Do 30 minutes of yoga becomes take out my yoga mat. This seems almost silly, but it's incredibly effective. You're not aiming for the goal. You're aiming for the ritual that leads to the goal. Once you've started, it's much easier to continue. You can't improve a habit that doesn't exist, so standardize before you optimize. Strategy 3. Prime your environment. This is about preparing your space to make future actions easier. It's like resetting the room. After watching TV, place the remote back on the stand and fold the blanket. Now, the room is primed for relaxation, not clutter. Lay out your clothes, your work materials, your healthy food. Make the next right action the most obvious and easy one. Strategy 4. Automate your habits. Use technology and one-time decisions to lock in good behavior. Set up automatic transfers to your savings or investment account. Use a meal delivery service to automate healthy eating. Use app blockers to automatically restrict your access to distracting websites during work age. To break a bad habit, you invert this law. Make it difficult. Increase the friction. This is where commitment devices come in, a choice you make in the present that controls your actions in the future. To reduce junk food, don't buy it at the store. If it's not in the house, you can't eat it. To curb social media use, delete the apps from your phone, or have a friend change your password during the work week. To prevent overspending, leave your credit cards at home and only carry cash. Deep dive, the 4th law, make it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat a behavior if the experience is satisfying. This is the final and crucial piece of the puzzle. Because of a fundamental misalignment in how we experience rewards, the human brain evolved in an immediate return environment. If you were hungry, you found food and ate it. The reward was immediate. But we now live in a delayed return environment. You go to the gym today, but the results might not show up for months. The reward for a bad habit, like eating a donut, is immediate. It tastes good. The punishment, weight gain, is delayed. For a good habit, the cost is immediate. The effort of the workout and the reward is delayed. Better health. The cardinal rule of behavior change is what is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. To make good habits stick, we must close this gap and add a dose of immediate satisfaction. Strategy 1. Use reinforcement. Attach a small, immediate reward to completing your habit. This is especially important in the beginning when the long-term payoff hasn't materialized. After a workout, enjoy a refreshing, flavorful smoothie. After a session of deep work, enjoy a special cup of coffee. The key is that the reward should not contradict the habit you're trying to build. Don't reward a workout with a candy bar. Strategy 2. The habit tracker. This is a profoundly simple and effective tool. Get a calendar and put a big X on every day you complete your habit. The visual chain of X's is incredibly satisfying. Don't break the chain becomes a powerful mantra. This tracker makes your progress obvious, provides a visual reward, the growing chain, and reinforces your identity. It turns abstract effort into concrete evidence. Strategy 3. Create a loyalty program for good behavior. This is brilliant for habits of avoidance, where the reward is nothing happening. For example, open a savings account labeled Dream Vacation. Every time you skip an unnecessary purchase, like eating out, transfer the money you saved into that account. You are making the act of not spending immediately satisfying by seeing your savings grow. This transforms deprivation into a game you're winning. Over time, as you stick with your habits, the intrinsic rewards will kick in. The run itself will become energizing. The clear mind from meditation will become the reward, and the saved money will bring peace of mind. Your identity will shift. You'll no longer be someone who is trying to read, but a reader. At this point, the habit becomes self-sustaining. Conclusion: the secret to results that last. And so, we come to the end of our exploration of atomic habits. The secret to results that last is not a dramatic one-time transformation. It is the commitment to a process of continuous, tiny improvements. It's about falling in love with the system, not the outcome. Your journey is guided by a simple yet profound framework. To build a good habit, make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. To break a bad habit, make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. Remember that change is a process, not an event. You will face the valley of disappointment, where your efforts haven't yet broken through the plateau of latent potential. Be patient. The seed of every habit is a single, tiny decision. But as you repeat it, the habit grows stronger. Your habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Time magnifies the margin between success and failure. Good habits make time your ally. Bad habits make time your enemy. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. You are not a finished product. You are a work in progress, continually undergoing micro-evolutions of the self. Start small. Master the 2-minute version. Get your reps in and never stop. With a better system of atomic habits, you can achieve results that are truly remarkable. Thank you for listening to this professional summary on My Book Library today, Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you found it useful, take one idea from this audio and put it into action today. That's how change begins. One small, atomic habit at a time. Thank you.